Hey guys, Tightrope here, bringing you a 1v1 today. We're on Djebel Pass. Playing for today's morning on the left we've got Theodosios with Wehrmacht, who's got Terror, Luftwaffe and Breakthrough. And on the right is Ray with the Brits, who's got Special Service, Polish Cavalry and Australian Defence. In terms of rankings, Ray currently rank 1, Theodosios currently rank 8. So top of the table clash here.
No contact.
So no early machine gun for Theodosios. 2 pies, 2 greens at this stage. I think, you know, a machine gun on this map can kind of often go wrong. It's a pretty large map. So there's not a super high chance that the enemy's going to run into it directly. And then there's also quite a few flanking routes on this map. Makes it easy for the enemy to get around it as well. So I think like a very, very early machine gun, maybe not as good as it is on some of the other maps. But yeah, no like triple piles like we've seen sometimes from Ray in the past. It's just an old-fashioned capathon. A little bit of sandbagging here and there. Here we go, first bullets fired. Looks like the Tommies came out worse for wear there. Pies going around the long way to cap the munis. It seems like overall Ray maybe, you know, getting 1 point under his control. Or 2 points in fact. Under his control a little bit faster. Theodosios, you know, taking some time to build some sandbags, playing a bit more defensively. Looks like he's on the back foot early. Alright, here comes the machine gun. It's going to bring his pies across to spot for it, I think. Pies getting run off by the sappers, but pretty sure the squad in the building saw this. So it's going to expect the rotation, so the sappers now disengaging. Got a flamer on the side for Ray. He's got a real fighting force over here. Theodosios getting the decap done. They're going to need to be a swift retreat from this one. MG coming in. Suppresses him, but he's right on the edge of the range. Not going to be able to keep him down. Poe's able to run back though, disengage. Theodosios making some moves at the moment. Looks like he's in a good spot to win that fight. A little bit surprised Ray's just decided to muscle up. Sit in cover for this. I thought he might try to jump back into the building. Here he goes now, but another greenie is coming in, taking quite a lot of damage. I don't know if Theodosios was maybe going to try to throw a grenade at a door there, but no. Not yet at least. Really hard to decap a high resource point right outside your enemy's base. The Grenadiers are unable to do so here. It looks like they're going to trade fuels for the moment. Theodosios is going to have his connected if he manages to actually capture this one. Not the case for Ray at this stage. Okay, maybe looking for a retreat wipe. Tommy's coming into the retreat path. Really focused on getting into the building though, not going for the kill. I don't think they would have got the kill, but it's worth trying sometimes. Maybe Ray's got a better read. I'm almost certain he has probably played like 5 times more hours than I have. Beat on the white potential. Alright, we've got a Humber in the build for Ray. Similar timing, the 251 coming out for Theodosios. Theodosios did go for 1 extra Grenadier squad. So that's probably going to delay his pack, that means. Gave him a bit more firepower early.
251 half-track is deployed.
But at least manpower for the pack. So he's going to have to be careful with the 251 for the first few minutes. I'm going to try to set up a bit of a move here. Commies from one side. Flamethrower from the other.
Enemy infantry! Bastards have secured our territory from us.
Here comes the Humber. We're onto focus vehicles straight away. It's just been sitting here the whole time. Humber rolling up on it. Stim upgrade's about to pop, but it's not here yet. And Theodosios cancels the stim upgrade, expecting he's going to lose this. Interesting. Theodosios was not very well prepared for that attack at all. Didn't have a Faustin squad anywhere nearby. Maybe these guys have been playing against each other recently and Ray's always been going for the Stuart instead of the Humber or something. Just felt like he was so badly unprepared for that attack. And it's a nasty loss. At least he didn't lose that pyro though. I thought the Humber had potential to kill that. Does have Vet 1, could pop the flare down.
We have territory cut off from supply.
Either way, great start for the Humber. Does feel like maybe Theodosios has done a better job keeping his fuel connected though. So he might be slightly ahead in that regard.
We have lost control of a victory point. He's fucking
There you go, the greenies from the far edge. Rebuilding the 251 is Theodosios. Interesting. Does have a pack.
Victory point is under enemy control.
Not in the position where the Humber's going to get challenged though.
Sectors are isolated. We have been cut off.
Weapon crew on standby.
And the Humber having a great time at the moment. Taking full advantage of its swift mobility. Takes a hit there though. Oh, a little bit of a hang up right on the edge of the pack's range.
Victory points.
Might have been sweating about that one. Can I look at the stats? Yeah. Let's see what we're dealing with there. So it looks like Ray's gone for infantry training. There's one for him now. No officers' quarters on tier 1 for Theodosios at this stage. Wonder if he'll consider going for it next still though. We got the one grenadier for healing at this stage, which Wehrmacht often rely on early on. Solid hit there from the AT gun again though. It's going to put the Humber out for repairs once more. Looks like he's repairing squad retreating to base as well, so it's going to put the Humber out of action for quite some time. Sapper flanking doesn't amount to much. At the moment, things are looking kind of good for Theodosios. You know, all the fighting is centered where his team weapons are, where his Stummel is, instead of playing more widely on the map where the Humber maybe could show its advantage. Outposition the AT gun. Oh my goodness, that was a hell of a grenade. Didn't chase with this squad. Might have allowed it to escape there, Theodosios. Lucky break for Ray.
Orders completed.
Okay, we've got a mid bunker coming online, looks like. There's
Upgrade complete.
more drawn out battles, you know, the casualty recovery. So handy for saving manpower.
Strike fear into their infantry.
wonder if these guys decide, like,
We have no idea what's
based on how the game's going.
Get healed up.
So I'm going to go if we're in a roughly even spot. Or from ahead, I'll go for that, or from behind, I might just go for the base healing.
Rapid production
Bit faster.
protocols are in effect.
G42 and
Try-
crew ready.
Make it come back earlier.
Stay the way.
Looks like Theodosios is considering swapping sides.
The enemy has taken a victory
I'm
point.
surprisingly inactive right now, though.
The enemy have taken
Maybe
our
worry about
territory.
running into mines. A bit of base howitzer action into the middle. Oh my goodness, Ray's gone for a sniper.
Djebel ready to move.
The enemy has claimed our territory for their own.
Get back into the fight.
Alright, well, I'm curious to see. Don't think this is like that common. Polish cavalry is usually the most popular British battle group at the moment. Well, if you want trying to win, which these high rank players usually are at all costs. So there's the sniper. Very audible firing sound. He's gone for an LRDG as well with the AT option. Sniper does still, like, if I remember rightly, need the extra micro. Sometimes it can crawl around, otherwise you have to hit stop to
Vehicle crews. They shall lead the
interrupt
way.
its crawling animation.
We have a surplus of
I
command
don't think
points
they've fixed that
available.
yet.
Commandant, territory sector lost.
Okay, anti-tank Ray's getting text now for Ray. Just thinking, maybe, you know, you could just jump out of the building and throw one if he had them available, but I guess he does not. See Ray trying to, like,
Shock veterans have been
do a bit of
relinquished to us.
tricky in and out action, trying to avoid some of these hits. There it is, snare. Humber's rolling up. Oh, there wasn't quite enough for engine damage. A T-gun pivoting. Goes for the blinding shot.
Lost. Djebel destroyed by enemy action.
Doesn't come off. That's a great move from Ray.
Give us a target. Shock troops are under fire.
Doesn't even get hit by the AT gun on the way out. Wow. Bold stuff. Looks like the LRDG hit the mine that was up here.
Crew, get yourselves patched
Looked
up.
like the Stummel had its rotation rate nerfed by the crew shock, right? That's why it couldn't get its blinding shot off in that scenario. Got these lads here waiting to ambush. Don't have much experience with them since they got the camouflage fixed slash nerfed / buffed.
The enemy has taken a victory point.
So the camouflage bonus wasn't applied twice. Then they got a super camouflage bonus added instead, which was worse than double. Still better than every other camouflage unit.
We have lost control
Tosses
of
out
victory
some
point.
base howitzer fire there. So that sniper at, oh, it's crawling around. Yeah, that's the problem. Have to hit stop to stop it from crawling. But it's just like, this just makes it so hard to use. Having to remember to hit stop and move it around all the time. Don't think we'll see its full potential until they fix that bug. Personally, I'm just not going to bother with it until it's fixed. Some Stormtrooper out for Theodosios. He's got a little bit of manpower float as well.
5 command points available.
Has a few options open to him. Didn't go for tier 1 officers' quarters, so I probably wouldn't recommend a mortar. Maybe if you had officers' quarters, you know, like a
Enemy
bit one mortar
forces have claimed
flare.
our territory.
Could be pretty handy. Spotting snipers. Smoke.
Victory point lost.
Flushing units out of cover. Without the V1, it's less compelling. So it's going to be the Panzer IV. But yeah, then what's the next unit is the big question. What piece of infantry is he going to get in the meantime? Has gone for breakthrough as well.
We are losing ground. The enemy has the lead.
Send us an MG and don't skimp on the bullets this time.
Yeah, looking rather red at the moment.
Don't stand still.
A little surprised Ray hasn't upgraded this Tommy with a weapon yet. You know, it's well overdue with the amount of munitions he has. RDG and 6-pounder both there. Tries to back away. Yeah, I think that's the first time we've seen the Humber use its flares. Really good spot for it though.
Give us
Oh boy, LRDG getting too close. Luckily, first shot aims at the Humber. Oh, LRDG still alive. Hits the retreat. Oh, the sniper. Can't get away because it's crawling around like an idiot. Oh, just survives there with the machine gun. Oh, but the SSB's in the retreat. Sealed the deal.
Our territory is exposed. We must re-establish
You
a
see the red
connection.
phosphorus over there. Another snare out.
You have 5 command points available to you.
SSB's lobbing out a satchel charge. Or gammon bomb, is that what they're called? Not what the other one's called.
The enemy has claimed our territory.
Oh, brings in the Humber for some smoke. And the SSB somehow survive all that. Really surprised. That was courageous stuff because, you know, the Hummers on one shot could very easily die.
We have command points awaiting use.
But the smoke, I'm pretty sure, saved the day. Stopped Theodosios from being willing to chase. So it definitely worked. Alright, Theodosios going to go for another Stormtrooper. So T-gun's still really low for Ray. I think he needs to back that out to base. And or shoot her back out to base to reinforce by now. While this was off the field. Being repaired. A little bit late now, perhaps.
Headquarters has an officer station.
So he gets away there. Theodosios was really on it. He maybe could have, you know, popped the Vet 1 and got the kill there. Couple little mistakes from Theodosios. Well,
Victory point is under enemy
nothing
control.
too major, but just could be slightly better optimized. But yeah, this does seem to be the way, like maybe you go for one recce section and 2 LMGs. LMGs seem to be much more popular this patch. Okay, Ray doing a cheeky one into the retreat. But Theodosios reacted too slowly for it to work. Gave Theodosios too much credit. Pretty good there for Theo though, didn't lose a single Stos. 4 models under a quarter health. So it looks like Ray, that's the dead drops there. Don't think we've seen him use one of those yet. That's the give your infantry like a loiter ability, I believe. Also got vehicle capturing. Map's still looking pretty small for Theodosios, and he's, you know, about 140 VPs behind.
Forces have captured a victory point.
He's playing tight, but he's not managing to get ahead. He just hasn't managed to lock down any of these wipes at this stage. About 3 really close calls, but no cigar. It's giving Ray a bit more breathing room, but I will say that Special Service doesn't really have a very strong late game as far as battle groups go. So that could give Theodosios an opportunity to come back later on. Second AT gun picked up by Theodosios. Got a little bit of resources together now. He's going to try and stall for the Tiger, Humber, or second Panzer IV. Those are the big questions. Ray, meanwhile, going for more Crusaders. Another decap, but that could be a mistake. Panzer IV is a little bit slow on the chase. And again, just slightly missing out on a wipe opportunity. So many spots where Theo could have got something going, but narrowly missing them. There we go. Decrease the AT gun. Got 2 Crusaders here, but he's backed up by 2 AT guns. And that Crusader gets smoked. DG comes around the corner, bouncing. I'm a little surprised the AT gun even had an angle on him there. It kind of looked like they were blocked by the wall, if I'm honest. But alright. Well, it's a disaster for Ray. Crusader down, LRDG down, and AT gun down. Took a massive blow. Now Theodosios is about 20 population ahead, and looks like he's stalling up for the Tiger. So this is going to make the Tiger stall super smooth for him. I do think, you know, maybe there's some more Vet 1 Panzer IV activation possibilities that he hasn't seized. And Ray's still very far ahead on the VPs. Looks like he's going to rebuild his AT gun. Still has a Crusader. He's just holding his ground, hoping the scatter is not going to catch him. Well, he's just going to drive right into it with his Panzer IV. Also a possibility. Just be careful about dodging sideways though now. Ray's losing vision, could easily scatter wildly off to the either edge. So the Humber's doing a really good job locking down the other side of the map though. As he has to send the Panzer IV over there if he wants to do anything about it.
Heavy panzers eager for orders.
Okay, Sappers win. Got the Vet advantage. I think that helped them out a lot. There's the Tiger, immediate Vet 1 on it.
To recapture ground.
How's Ray going to handle this? You see Ray's floating a huge amount of munitions. I don't think we've seen a single activation of this yet.
I want the gun here.
It's usually pretty easy to focus the infantry squad that has this activated on it, though. It's a pretty small radius as well.
We are down to 200 points.
SSB's closing in. Humber getting bopped.
Our enemy has control over all victory points.
SSB's in major trouble. So Ray's side ticking to the 17 pounder. Did he cancel that just then? No. Finished it. Oh, okay, that's a nice little pickup. Late retreat from Theodosios. $90 to $50 though. I mean, that's such a big difference. Just this special service late game, as I was saying, is just so impotent. So much of its power relies on kind of trickery, and that can be hard to do once the map is filled with units in the late game. Like when you're fighting against a 90 pop army, it can be hard to find space to sneak around and do some stuff.
Schützen-spaced armor will be applied to panzers. Post haste.
Crusader waiting in the wings. 17 pounders in the build. He's mining up. That's definitely a good plan. Do have two sweepers.
Good hunting.
They're currently occupied with mine planting. So he's mining up his flanks to stop a potential Crusader incursion.
Research completed.
Theodosios is just happy to camp out 2 VPs at this stage as well. He's not testing his luck. Oh, that's the Tigers. It's the Tiger difference right there. Just one tap CAT gun essentially. Here comes the 17 pounder. Brought it in head first though, has to spin around. Jumps on it with the crew. Oh, too slow though. The Vet 3 AT gun. Second shot comes in too early. That's a big loss for Ray. Needed to deploy that crew about 2 seconds earlier. Would have kept that AT gun alive. Well, things are looking really grim for Ray right now. Okay, he's activated it. Here come the planes. And they just miss completely. Oh my god, this ability sucks so much, dude.
Orders completed.
Okay, he's trading out his Crusader. So he's not looking to do any flanks. Looking to play maybe a more straight ahead game. Okay, he has side tech grants, so they are a possibility. Grant's definitely less popular this patch. Now that the anti-infantry is just way worse, but it definitely needs their anti-vehicle potential and the extra health that they have compared to the Crusader. 17 pounder landing some great hits though. Farming some vet. It is indeed going to be the Grant.
What now? Deploy. I want the gun here.
An officer shall preside over our infantry
SSB
company.
sneaking up, but they're lacking a bit of cover around here. They might get spotted.
MG-42 and crew ready. MG-42 and
Granatwerfer team deployed.
Oh, maybe about to run into a mine. Nope. Come out of the ambush. Forced to machine gun away. Oh!
Grab this weapon! He's fighting!
We have lost control of a victory point.
He's dead!
Headquarters has an officer stationed.
This should hold you for now.
Get yourself patched up.
Oh boy, that grunt. Wrong place, wrong time. Oh, that's a disaster for Ray. Incendiary bombing onto his AT gun as well. Knocks out the sappers that were right there. That's going to be lights out. How much does that ability cost for Ray? What's it called? Directed air support. 90. That's pretty cheap, I suppose.
Grab that weapon! Quick shot! Boys are finished!
Theodosios is not going for the jugular though, just giving Ray full respect. Backing up for repairs after all that.
Indirect fire incoming! Get the cover! Concentrate!
Ooh, big hit from the P4. How many kills has that got? 22. Tiger's got 15. Another 17 pounder in the build. Of course, you can't do anything with these trucks anymore. I suppose you could upgrade it to a Polston or something. Maybe help control the flanks a bit with it. Yeah, that's exactly what he's going to do. Might, you know, maybe if he got two of these, might be able to shoot down that incendiary bomber before it
Anti-tank crews are on standby for orders.
drops its load. That's the problem when fighting the Tiger. It's just so good at wiping stuff.
RAF support is
Makes
ready to go
opportunities
again.
out of nothing, you know? Like you have a relatively healthy squad and then it's just gone in the blink of an eye. Something that
17 pounder.
the Black Prince doesn't really have the potential to do. By comparison.
We're losing a victory point.
So the SSB camouflage enabling that shot. Hasn't towed this to a different position after that initial shot though. Austin doing a good job on the edge. Austin also has very flimsy armor, so it does actually take a huge amount of damage from LMGs like the Stormtrooper.
Orders complete! Clear to fire. Not that we need information.
Oof.
Aye, we're ready.
Theodosios doing a good job hiding behind these blockers. 17 pounder not getting an opportunity to shoot, and looks like he's going to bust right through. Ray getting out of there just in the nick of time though. Let's bring up his detector so this gets spotted.
A victory point is being
Gonna get an
overrun.
opportunity to use it. Look how much damage it's taking from the DOS LNG.
Anti-tank weapon and crew on the field. Victory point.
Doesn't seem right.
Enemy control.
It's got absolutely rinsed. Second 17-pounder coming in.
We're losing a munitions point to enemy action. One of our anti-tank guns has been destroyed. All victory points are under enemy control. We must counterattack.
What you got for us?
A munitions point is being overrun. The enemy has claimed a sector. Stop looking about. We're up.
Okay, he's got the double 17 pounds, but he doesn't have much support for them. They could easily get rolled over by infantry.
On me, lads.
We have 300 points
It's just
remaining.
about kind of baiting Theodosios into a bad position and hoping he can kill maybe the Panzer IV before it can get away.
Commander, territory is being threatened.
Shifting the business
And
end.
here it comes. But from a slightly awkward angle,
Our 17-pounder pheasant has been
17 pounders were not ready. And they keep getting outpositioned by the Panzer IV. Ray desperate not to lose this one, but
enemy ground forces
he is
have claimed
well
the
and truly
sector.
done for here. There's no chance of winning this. I wonder if he might be typing something in chat or something. I think we're going to pause here because I feel like he's going to surrender soon. So a pretty interesting early game. Theodosios kind of shelling up, not trying to extend too far, playing quite defensively. Ray, you know, makes some good plays with the Humber. That initial kill on the 251 gave him a pretty big edge in the early game. I was shocked that Theodosios had just no support for it at all, though. No Faust units, no mines, nothing to keep this thing safe. It was a pretty big mistake from him. And that gave Ray the edge for a good chunk of the game. But yeah, the 2-pounder LRDG, I don't know, man, didn't really seem to do much in this game, right? Didn't seem to land almost any shots on the Stummel and kind of bounced off the Panzer IV. Didn't feel like it had a place. And then we kind of see the downfall of special service in the late game. It just has nothing you really want to use in the late game. Got a bunch of tricks that are just require a bunch of micro for you to use, and then you don't have the micro because you're trying to control a big army and trying to dodge your enemy's big army to set them up, and it just doesn't work. So this Ray kind of goes out with a whimper in this match. Definitely made a mistake just, you know, charging forwards with his Grant. Got smoked. That was kind of maybe his one hope of turning the game around again, but Theodosios is handling things with ease.
There's a threatening of victory point.
And Breakthrough has just enough with that incendiary bombing
The enemy
to give
has our victory
problems
point now.
to these towed heavy AT guns.
The enemy's won this round.
There we go. But yeah, I cast this game because I saw Ray playing special service. I was like, oh, I want to see what he does with it, but what he did with it was not very impressive. I couldn't pick up any tips on what to do there, and I think my strat with the burned up section inside the LRDG seems a lot stronger than what he was doing. Well, anyway, guys, wrap on that. If you like what game to be cast by me, details are in the video description below. Otherwise, I'll catch you all for the next thrilling installment. Goodbye, and good luck.